All right. Welcome back to Unimportant Viewpoint with Nate and Luke. What's up, man?
Same old.
Yeah. Let me hear all about your golf experience.
Bro, it was the worst time in my life. It was fun, but it was also really terrible.
Yeah. I don't even know, like, because, I mean, y'all did it. Y'all approached it the right way.
We did. It just didn't.
It just didn't actually work out.
So there were 7 of us that went golfing.
Yeah.
So we split it up, a group of 4, a group of 3. The group of 3 there was a bad group, like the worst golf, like the not as good golfers. And then the other 4 were like the good competitive ones. So we thought, put the 4, they can go first. That way they're not waiting on the 3 because we figured we'd be slower. No, it was awful. I was in the bad group. We went second. We waited so long on the other group. Because they spent the whole time looking for golf balls.
That's the problem. Is that they're terrible. Quicker at, like, or will hit the ball further and such, but, like, good golfers tend to look for their balls way longer.
It was dumb.
And tend to, like, analyze their shot for longer. So then, like, sometimes it ends up, especially, and then a group of 4 is going to take longer than a group of 3, too.
We should have thought about that. It was terrible. Like, they said going in, they're not going to look for the ball. They're just going to hit it. If they can't find it, they're going to drop and go.
Yeah.
They did not do that. The first hole took, like, half an hour, probably. Like, we skipped a hole and passed them. It took us, like, 2 hours to play 4 holes, I think, because we waited so long.
Oh, my God.
And then they wanted to play 18. And me and my buddy Matt, we dipped out at, like, hole 12, I think, because I was hungry, I was tired, and I was annoyed. I said, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. Yeah. And he was in the same boat, so we left. They didn't leave for like 3 more hours. Like, the park closed at 6:30. I think they rolled out at like 6:45, and we got there around 12:30 or 1. Dude, it was terrible. I had fun until it wasn't fun. And I was like, okay, I'm taking a break from golf. I need a break.
Yeah, it's too many people.
It's too many people.
At times, we especially in that situation, because like they don't really, like, we went as a big group. Like me, I went with my in-laws and like a big group. It was 8 people, and so it was 2 groups of 4, and but like we went to golf courses that had tee times, and like you went to the first hole and they had somebody standing at the first hole, and then you told them what your tee time was, and then they let you go and you teed off.
Huh.
So everything was divided, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was allowed to be like some separation so that it wasn't like bunching up.
That was not how it was. We were bunched up. Because there were people behind us, they were getting annoyed. And we're like, yeah, the guys in front of us, they're trash. Like, we're annoyed at them too, so don't get mad at us. Get mad at them.
Didn't even tell them that you were actually a part of their group.
Nope, sure didn't. Because it was horrible. I was embarrassed to be there. Golly. And then they all played awful. Yeah. Like, apparently, like, we golfed better than they did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm taking a little hiatus from golf because it was a frustrating day.
Yeah. Yeah. But, sounds like it.
Yeah. So I'm done with that. Yeah. Other than that, we went to the movies. I knew I had something else. We went to the movies Saturday. Saw The Creator.
What
have you heard of it?
No, I don't.
So no one has, because they didn't advertise. It's so annoying. I didn't find out about it until the day before. My team leader told me about it. It's a sci-fi movie.
Gotcha.
It's about like a AI robots living with humans.
Yeah. And
of course there's a conflict. Are you a Star Wars person?
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat.
Did you watch Rogue One? Did you like it?
Rogue One, is that the
I kind of like the standalone.
Yeah, but it's the
tweener.
Oh my god, the TIE fighter dude.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I did.
I think. I don't know, man. I don't know Star Wars.
Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, that director directed this one, and it has Rogue One vibes.
That's
but it was very good. If you like sci-fi, I would go watch this movie. it didn't get a lot of hype. It didn't get a lot of like advertisement for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I word of mouth. I'm trying to spread the word. It's very good.
Good.
I would watch it again.
I don't really go to the theaters to watch movies.
I know
but
you don't. But when
I
it
might
comes,
check it out when
check
it
it
comes
out.
out. Comes out. You know.
It's I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It sounds decent.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like that concept. It's kind of like the iRobot. I like that movie.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Yeah. And there's
You
a
know
little
what I mean?
like a Last of Us vibe in there too, in a way.
yeah.
Kind of. Anyway, go watch that movie. It's very good. If you're a
Gotcha.
sci-fi nerd, check it out.
Alrighty.
What you got?
Well, not really a whole lot. My wife's birthday was last week, and so
Happy birthday,
she
Jenna.
went and hung out with some friends on Saturday morning. So I woke up, I don't know, around 10 o'clock and hung out with the kids and watched the UK game until she got home. And it was pretty awesome.
It was
we,
alright.
We beat Florida,
Yeah.
so another W in the win column. And then Sunday we went to my wife's church and they had like a meal afterwards, so we ate there, and then we just were lazy all day Sunday, just hung out at the house, just as a family, you know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty nice.
That sounds nice.
That was good because like the past like couple
Y'all been
2 or
busy.
3 weekends we've been super busy, so it was nice to just chill.
And y'all about to
Chill
stay
at home.
busy forever.
Yeah, you say. Everybody keeps saying that.
Well, you got another baby on the way.
I mean, it ain't like we're not already busy from this freaking kids we already have.
I know, but you're adding another one.
Yeah.
So you're going to be more busy, more tired.
No, when it's gonna start getting busy is when Liam starts. It's like school and sports and all that
Well,
shit. That's
yeah.
when it's gonna get really freaking hectic.
You have fun with
I,
that.
I look forward to it and I don't at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, but it'll also be tiring.
Have fun.
And then pretty much this week I've been getting off at 4 and going home, and I've been trying to do like chores around the house through the week instead of like trying to slam everything in on the weekend and then not having
Yeah.
enough time to do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's been actually pretty nice because like I'm actually getting like a bunch of stuff done
Enjoy it
that I
while it
wouldn't
lasts.
have even been getting done,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I can still do it even when we start ramping up.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
try
mean?
to. I really am not good about that.
Yeah. Well, I've been like really like not being super helpful around the house here
Yeah.
lately. Just been
Typical
being
man.
lazy and all that stuff, and so I'm like I need to start
Poor Jenna.
being more. Well, I mean,
She's
it's
growing
just,
a baby.
It's just ever
She's
since
growing a human.
I know, but ever since we switched everything up and stuff, and like I'm just like constantly on the road. I just don't feel like I have as much time
Yeah, you're
to do stuff, and so
Yeah.
like I just have been like lazy and tired all the time instead of, you know, if I'd go home and actually do something, I would
Huh.
maybe be as
Try growing a baby. Talk to
Hey.
me then.
yeah. What you don't even know either.
I know.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. I watched. I do want to mention this though. It's not really anything that happened in my week per se, but I was watching this video and it hit like so true. It's like I have the same problem, so I'm gonna say that they came up with this theory, but like I do the same shit. But it was called woman math, and
I don't like where this is going.
the logic. It was a woman that was explaining it.
That makes it okay.
And the logic she had was that women with money, and I have the same problem, so I'll lump myself in.
Mm-hmm.
But when they have actual cash, it's so like if say they have $20 in cash, if they go to the store and they buy something that's $18, it was free because they didn't use their card out of their bank account. They had cash.
Sure.
And then she had the same logic of like if she buys something and then she goes back to the store and returns it and gets like a gift card or whatever, then that anything she purchases with that is free. because it's not coming out of her bank account because it's already been gone.
I agree with the gift card. I don't. The cash thing is wild to me. No.
The gift card's the same as cash.
Well, like my Starbucks card, I'll put $25 on it. So when I buy Starbucks, oh, that's my Starbucks app. That's not my real money. So I agree with that point.
But it's the same thing.
It is.
If you have cash,
but not
they're
really
saying the same thing.
But cash is
the same thing.
I don't fuck with the cash part.
I kind of am like that though.
I don't
if I
carry
have
cash,
if I have cash on me, like I rarely have cash on me, but if I have cash on me, it's like I can do whatever I want with this money because it's not even really like
Bro,
you know what I'm saying.
I never spend cash.
But I'm like oh, I have this cash on me. I don't need to like. It's not gonna hurt me. Like my bank account, I already know what.
No, but
my
that's
banking
cash
stuff
money.
is.
I don't like that.
It's the same shit
No.
as going and buying something and then returning it and getting it on a gift card.
It's
the same thing.
I've never returned something I've bought. Never once have I returned something. That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
That's so.
That you've never done that.
No, that I know. Returning something's embarrassing.
Why?
I made a bad purchase. Here I am. Let me give my stuff back. No, it's dumb.
What if it's broken? What if you buy something and it breaks like
Well, you shouldn't have bought it.
use?
You shouldn't have bought it.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard you say.
I've never returned anything. Not once in my life.
I get not returning something, but to say that it's like
I've never had to though.
embarrassing is crazy to me.
It's so like the anxiety that I would have going up.
Like,
to
what
that
if you buy
counter.
the wrong size of something on accident?
I want to do that.
Like, you think that it's the right size, but then you get it home and it's not. Like, sometimes I'll buy something like clothes, for example. I'll buy like a
You
shirt
not try it on?
in a size. No, I don't fucking try it. I mean,
Well, that's your problem. That was
no,
very-
I
that
am
was a
not.
lot.
I am not. That is the last thing I'm going to do is go into a dressing room and try something on when I'm at a store.
That's insane to me. That's the whole point.
No.
So you don't have to go back to the store and make a return.
Dude, I go back to the store all the time. I can just fucking anytime just return it.
Listen, I value my time. If I'm there, I'm making the purchase and it's going to be the right thing.
I'm valuing
and I
my
ain't
time.
coming
I'm not
back.
going to try it on. I'm going to purchase
Oh my-
it,
that's a-
and then when I get home and I try
That's
to wear it the
insane.
first time and it doesn't fit, then I'll be like, oh, this doesn't fit. Put it back in the bag. Next time I go to the store, I'll return it, and then I return it when next time I go to the store.
That's dumb.
No time wasted.
Yes, you have to go back to the. Oh, get out of here.
Already going back to the store.
For what? How many times are you going to
whatever.
buy clothes?
My wife literally works at a store, so I could even be like, hey, babe, can you return this?
Their clothes are trash, though.
Are you insane?
No, their clothes are garbage.
Come on.
They have terrible clothes.
No.
I'd rather go to Walmart and buy
I
clothes.
I like their clothes.
I know.
That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. I would rather go to Walmart.
Yeah.
You're
At least it'll be
literally
cheap.
insane.
Target's cheap clothes for more pricey prices. I don't know. Bro,
You're insane.
I can't believe you don't try things on. That's wild to me.
I think it's more common than probably you. At least for dudes.
Bro, why? I'm so
dumb. I mean, women usually try stuff on, but I feel like most dudes just go to the store and they grab whatever size they're supposed to be, and then
I'm not gonna try on a t-shirt. But anything else, I'm trying on.
yeah.
Except for not underwear. But
Can
you imagine if you did
You
that?
just open up, you bring it, and you're like, I got one item. Well, it's 5 technically, but it's one package.
ew. That's gross.
People freaking return underwear, dude.
You can buy it in Goodwill, which is wild to me.
Yeah,
Like who would buy underwear from a
pretty?
I am
sketch.
not wearing someone else's underwear. That's not okay.
I mean, if you think about it, those stores that Marshalls and all those, like the ones that buy like from like
Yeah, I don't-
salvage stuff from other
Yeah, I
stores
don't like
and like
those.
sell underwear. They sell underwear in those places, and you know that some of those
I would
underwear are
never.
probably what
Ugh.
stores had returned, and then they
Yeah.
got thrown in the. You know what I'm saying?
Those stores
because those
stress me
stores
out.
like buy the stuff from like Target and whoever from their like returned and damaged items.
Is that how it works? Mm-hmm. Ew.
They like it's basically like so like for example, anything that's returned to Target, like if it's either damaged or like clothes, like situations like that, you like defect it out.
And people.
And then it goes into a box and it goes onto a skid, and then they ship those skids out, and then those skids are auctioned off. And like Marshalls and all, TJ Maxx and all those places will like
Really?
buy those skids of stuff and sell them in theirs. That's why a lot of times you'll go in there and it's like Target brand stuff and stuff like that.
Huh.
It's because they.
I genuinely did not know that.
Yeah. It's why those like distribution centers and stuff like that, like the TJ Maxx and all them. Like I'm pretty sure it's probably they just take the skids and then sort it. I would assume it's probably a lot of what they're doing there.
That's an interesting business model.
Yeah. And then they just reduce the price or whatever. They buy it for whatever the price
For cheap, probably.
For cheap, yeah. Because like it could be damaged stuff in there that's not any good.
Could be junk, yeah.
And then they have to get rid of that stuff.
That's
sure.
wild. Okay. Well, the more you know. You learned something today.
Yep. So, but anyways, that's pretty much it for my week. I just thought that math thing, because that's so true. Like
That's wild to me.
I'm the same way on it. So, but we'll go ahead and move on to nerding. We both kind of have a pretty similar first nerding.
If you're not a sports fan, just tune out for a little bit. It's about to get real annoying in here. My nerding is Mizzou football. We are never good. We are very good this year. And it's a surprise, and I'm loving it right now.
So,
who knows? But we're about to find out this weekend.
Yeah, I want you to temper your expectations, because I don't want you to get like crushed if it turns out you're actually not good.
I know.
You know what I mean?
The off season,
like I'll feel bad if that's what happens.
I'm used to getting hurt, so it's fine. But the off season, like we saw a schedule, we said a perfect world, we'll be 5-0 heading to LSU. Nobody thought it would really happen. That was like the best case scenario, and that's what we're doing right now. So it's like pretty cool for us. Our quarterback's playing really well out of nowhere. He was really bad last year, and he's like crushing life right now.
Well, he wasn't that great at the beginning of the year either, was he?
But here's the thing with that. It's so annoying. We played 2 small schools. We had a new offensive coordinator, and apparently they dummied down the playbook like really bad. So we were running like base sets.
Well, that makes sense though, because you're playing nobody's schools.
Yeah, so we didn't want. We were saving it for K-State. But yeah, I mean, our offense looked really bad in the beginning. Yeah. But now we have like one of the best ones in the SEC. Like we're crushing it.
Yeah.
We have a really good receiver. He was a 5-star freshman last year. He's balling out right now, leading the country in yards.
Yeah.
Leading the country in yak, which is really fun for me. But we have a big game this Saturday. So if I'm grouchy next week, we lost. If I'm still really hyped, we had a good game. So,
and then you still could lose and
if we
have a good game.
If it's competitive, I'll be fine
and be good with it. You know.
I just want to win the week after. That's the one I really care about.
You're so stupid. But so my first is UK football.
No one cares.
So Ray Davis last game.
He is a baller.
Balled out.
He's a baller.
He is like so good. And it's like a good thing too, because like our receivers and quarterback, they're just like not on the same page right now. It doesn't seem like.
No, they're bad.
And then this last game, it seemed like they actually were on the same page as far as like routes and all that stuff. But then we had like stupid drops.
Stone hands.
Just crazy amount of stupid freaking drops.
But y'all didn't need to pass the ball.
Well, that's true too.
You didn't need to pass it all.
Well, I mean, we kind of did, because it would have really helped. Like, it would have made it even more lanes for Davis to go off. But Ray Davis last week had over 200 yards before halftime.
It was
rushing.
Wild.
He was just bulldozing them, and it was kind of funny because going into the game before it started, they were talking about how like Florida's top ranked running defense in the SEC, and like that's their strength.
Not
and then
anymore.
He just ran all over them.
It was bad.
Yeah, and then our defensive line, bro, like it's been like we've had some decent like individual defensive linemen, and then we've had like okay like groups, but like the linebackers and stuff have been like the strength sometimes. But this year, like
that Weaver guy is
our defensive line
good.
is strong.
I worry about that.
Our defensive line is freaking strong this year, so that's got me extra hyped too. Because like that's when you start taking a next step is whenever you have like offensive and defensive lines that are like crazy good. You know what I mean? That's the difference between like Alabama and Georgia versus our teams
Missouri,
normally.
Kentucky.
Yeah. So that's kind of got me hyped.
You're about to get steamrolled, but it's all right.
Yeah, we played Georgia this week, so I don't really. I want to keep the game close. Is my thing. I want to keep it low score.
You would have
so
to
like, do we have to like win? It would be freaking amazing, but like, I don't really have that expectation. But my expectation is that we just don't let them like blow like score a crap load of points.
Yeah.
They can beat us by a pretty good margin, but
You need to keep it low.
But yeah, that's my goal is like we play good defense and at least keep it low. Like if our offense doesn't click this week and this isn't the week that they finally get it all together, then whatever. But I'd like to at least like continue with our defensive strength being a thing.
The Mizzou LSU game, we might score like 100 points total. Like it might be like 120 points total.
Oh yeah,
because both defenses not that great.
Yeah. That's another thing too is y'all could easily beat LSU because like who knows if they're actually
they might be done.
Like who knows if they're even like actually legitimately good this year either because they haven't really necessarily shown it.
No.
And then also like their expectations going in the year was like
playoff
way higher.
They ain't making it
like
now.
Real high and like it's been a disaster.
And this is like a giant huge game for us. So
yeah,
we have 70 recruits coming to this game.
Holy shit.
Isn't that a wild number?
I mean, it makes sense though, because like I bet you there's a bunch of like if we're not playing Georgia, but I guarantee you like the Alabama game, I bet you we have a bunch of recruits at that game.
Yeah, but we have 70.
That's actually at home. Georgia's at Georgia.
We have like 6 or 7. We have a bunch of 5-stars coming too.
Yeah,
which is so like if we win and
you gotta get them on campus first to get them. So
yeah, we're
it's all.
And that Ryan Wingo kid, he's coming to Mizzou, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. I kind of hope that you. I hope you do.
Yeah,
it does happen. You get some of these guys.
This is a great short time to be a Mizzou fan. I haven't had a lot of those. Right now is a good year, so we'll see what happens.
See what happens the rest of the way out.
And then if we both somehow win,
that would be incredible.
The next week, no podcast. We're going to Kentucky to watch the game. Cancel the pod because it'll be like a historic game for us.
Yeah, it's already sold out.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I sent you that link earlier because I was like, "Oh, did you?" It's going to be crazy because it's already sold out, and we haven't even played Georgia yet. So who even knows if we're even going to be undefeated going into it? And it's already it's Missouri. You know what I'm like? No offense, but like that's not the same thing as like selling out like Alabama. Like obviously those are going to sell out because like it's Alabama. People are going to want to go just to be able to see Alabama. Not even just that it's Kentucky.
We're the new Alabama.
But it's pretty cool.
I can't wait to curb stomp y'all.
But yeah, so anyways, and then my next nerding is I've been drinking the hell out of some Liquid Death.
Drink one right now.
Water. Yeah. Nick gave me one. It's the mango one. But I've been drinking them a lot. Like every time I stop at a gas station, instead of getting a soda, most of the time I've been getting these, which is good for my health probably.
Yeah, it's water.
So, but yeah, it's sparkling water. I did not like sparkling water. I didn't think. I've had some and I'm like gross, but I don't know if my taste buds have changed or what. But
it's probably because you had COVID not too long ago.
You're so stupid, God. I did not have COVID. Anybody that's listening?
Yeah, sure you didn't. Take a drink. Yeah.
But it's been good for like because I haven't really been drinking a lot of water here lately because it's been so hard at work to like
it's too busy
drink water and
I agree.
Get a chance to go to the bathroom and all that stuff. So I've been slacking on that. So it's been good to be able to drink some water.
And they have a really cool merch site.
Oh yeah,
we looked at it last week, and they have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, check out their merch site.
It's pretty fun.
They have like all kinds of crazy stuff.
Dumb
on there.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff that doesn't even make sense for like a water company or whatever, a drink company. They have teas as well.
I can't find it. I don't know where to get those.
I got a peach one. That gas station I was talking about.
Oh, did you try it?
Has one. I got a peach one, and it wasn't bad. It's actually pretty good. Most of the like teas I don't like in a bottle. The only one I really like is like the.
If you see one, will you get me one?
Yeah.
Cool.
I know they have them there. They have the Arnold Armless Palmer too, but
those are gross to me.
I haven't tried that. They have the peach and the Armless Palmer.
Arnold.
Yeah. Armless. It's called Armless.
Oh, it's called. I thought you were just being dumb.
No, the Liquid Death one is called Armless Palmer, and then it's like peachy something peach.
You're about to get educated. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right, never mind.
So, anyways, like I said, it's been really good. If you like sparkling water, definitely check out Liquid Death. We're not sponsored by them, but we could be if they're listening.
But maybe one day. We love your product.
And then the last thing is I remember that one week you were talking. I think it was a book. It's either a book or a game, and you were talking about how like this is the only thing you've been thinking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
I think it was that Roman game I played.
Okay, but so
I don't remember.
My audiobooks, the All Souls series, I'm on the third one right now out of 4. And like I literally like I finish listening to it in my car and I'll go into work or I'll go into my house or whatever, wherever I'm at, and I like sit there and literally just think about like what's gonna happen.
I love doing that.
And I could have so I had this on my list of like series, like top 5 series. I think it was an honorable mention, and I thought I had read them all, but I'm pretty sure I didn't make it past like the first one. I think I only read the first one because I remember I remember some stuff. Even the first, either I've like didn't read them all of them, or I read them all and I just have forgotten everything. Yeah. Because even the first one, like a lot of it I remembered, but some of it I didn't remember, and I'm like, it's like reading them all over, like getting to read them the first time all over again, or maybe it's actually the first time. I don't know which, but but I will say it has been a very long time since I did read them, so there is a chance that maybe I just read them and I just completely forgot all this information. But like I said, I've just been like literally going into work and like be building and just thinking about like
I love that,
like what's gonna happen, and like thinking about what has happened. I'm like, this is weird. I don't normally do this. That's
how I get through work. I focus on some dumb story or whatever.
Yeah,
I just think about that to get me through the quarter.
Yeah,
if I don't have anything to think about, it makes me sad. Like, I really hate my life.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my nerding out. I had a bunch this week. I had a bunch of new stuff and some old stuff that got me rehyped.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the news. And we're going to start with a really sad one because this breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Crushes my heart.
It's bound to happen.
Sir Michael Gambon, he played Dumbledore from Chamber of Secrets through the last one. And he passed away. I don't even remember what day that was, but
I don't either.
The first Dumbledore, the one that played in the Dumbledore and Sorcerer's Stone, he passed away like after that was filmed, so they replaced him with Sir Michael Gambon, and he was the Dumbledore that you recognize, the one with the beard tied up and all that stuff,
the angry one.
Yeah, so it's kind of sad. It's another Harry Potter character. I seen a picture. It was just showed like all them in their character, like all the people that have died, but them in their characters, like welcoming.
No, Dumbledore. I don't like. I didn't see that one.
Welcoming Dumbledore up into the group of them. You know what I'm saying?
Did you watch that documentary that came out? It came on my TikTok last week.
Bro, and that was pretty sad at times too.
Yeah, because Hagrid, the guy that played Hagrid, was talking on my phone, and I started crying.
Robert Coltrane.
Yeah, that's my buddy, Robbie Coltrane.
But yeah,
it's getting old sucks because all your like favorite people start passing away.
Yeah, but yeah, that one kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so that kind of
it was sad.
That kind of made me a little sad.
It was a sad day,
even though like it doesn't really change anything as far as the Harry Potter world goes, because like they're already done. You know what I mean? But it's still
for now.
Still kind of depressing. Yeah, but he wasn't going to be it.
No, well, definitely not.
And then the next one is, this might be like something that's been known for a while, but man, it just makes me cringe. But apparently Heidi Klum is comfortable being naked in her home. And she has like teenage sons and teenage daughters. Might even be just one daughter. But anyways, she has teenage kids. And she like is just naked around them. And I find that so weird.
I don't like it.
Like she said something about how like when her kids like are having friends over, they'll be like, "Mom, make sure you have your clothes on." And it's like, that is so weird. I cannot imagine walking around my house and having my mom be naked as a teenager.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Like no matter, like fine, she's a good-looking woman and a model and all that stuff.
Who, your
but like,
mom?
it's your mom. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I get where she's like, thinking like, like I'm a model, whatever. But like,
Still, I don't want to see.
yeah,
hoo-ha.
exactly.
That's
Like, it's your
gross.
freaking mom, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's so weird to me. That's might be the weirdest like celebrity thing I've heard ever.
Celebrities are wild. They do wild, but like,
And it's not weird. The daughter one's not it's not as weird. Like, I know like mothers that walk around naked when their daughters are around. You know what I'm saying?
sure, if you're hanging out,
But your son,
yeah, that's gross. To
your
me.
son's is weird. That's weird because like that also like I get that the naked body shouldn't be like a sexualized thing, but let's be honest, it is. And at that point, like it kind of makes it weird for them to like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I feel like that has to like mess with you a little bit
It's just
as
yeah.
a young dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get if you're like walking out of the out of the shower to your bedroom naked. That's
yeah, but just walking around.
If you're hanging out like on the couch with your hoo-ha out,
I mean, I know
that's gross.
people that do, I'm sure, but
Sure, but if you're just like chilling and you're with your kids,
some people like to chill naked though.
but not with their kids or like
I don't know.
other
man.
people. I don't know.
I,
Y'all
like if it's the same sex, and it's different for a dude too. I feel like a
Yeah.
little bit. Well, like there's not. I mean, is there really like a lot of people that walk around with their like their downstairs privates out though? Like I think mostly she was talking about just being topless.
Oh, sorry. Who? How? What now?
I don't think she was talking about. Yeah, I don't think. She
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
I don't
about
care
it
about
being
that.
out.
That's fine.
But that's
the-
still weird for
Boobies
for
are
a
boobies, man.
son,
Let
though.
him hang out. Who cares?
I feel like that's
He can walk
weird
around
for
with
a
his
son.
boobies out.
I mean, yeah,
You're
but it's
sexist. That's what it comes down to.
No.
Free
no.
the tatas.
It's literally
Let him out.
whatever. Okay.
Let him hang.
I don't like how you changed your mind. Just I don't know. It
Because
might
I
have
didn't know.
been-
I thought it was her downstairs. And I don't.
it
like
might have
that.
been. It might have been. It might actually. You're right. Actually, I think for
Okay.
her because she said something about tan lines was one of the reasons why she doesn't do. She walks around naked
But you're in your house.
is because of tan lines. Well, she was talking like a part of it. She was mostly talking about their pool.
Okay,
around their pool
You're
and
changing
stuff.
the story now, and now my opinion's changing.
Well, I mean, I think she meant in her house too, but like when she was talking about the tan lines, she was talking about outside by the pool and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's still weird.
No, I disagree.
You think it's not weird if you had a son and a daughter, and you
Well,
went out to the pool,
I'm not-
butt ass naked.
I'm not going to.
You
do
would
that.
think that is like not weird. You wouldn't be
I
weirded
would
out by that.
Personally, me would not do that.
I don't
But
know.
if she's trying to get her booty tanned, sure, go for it.
Yeah, but I feel like there's ways to do that where it's not like right out in front of
Listen,
the,
what
your
y'all
kids
do,
and
what
stuff.
y'all do at home is what y'all do at home. I'm fine with whatever. No one's
Whatever.
getting hurt. I do think
I like-
it's weird.
I like good. I'm glad you're at least
It's
saying it's weird.
strange.
I get that's what I'm
strange.
saying. I get like whatever, do your thing, but it's weird to me.
Yeah,
Very weird.
Y'all
to
do,
me.
yeah. It's strange.
Yeah. But
If,
so
it's
that,
if it's the boobs though, I don't care, man. All boobs should be free. And I don't
I
even
mean
like
the nipple's really the problem.
Why? They're
You
nipples.
cover the nipple and everybody thinks it's fine.
That blows my mind.
Have you ever like really thought about it? Because like Miley Cyrus, she was doing an interview on one of like the late night shows, and she came out and she was in like this sparkly like
Oh yeah, I know the dress.
coat jacket
yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
But then she had just pasties, like sparkly pasties on her nipples.
Yeah.
And like, whatever it was. I mean, they commented on it, but it wasn't like this crazy thing. But I'm like, she's pretty much topless. Like,
Yeah.
her nipple's the only thing that's covered. Like,
Free the boobies.
it's kind of weird that nipples is like
Free the nips.
where we draw the
It's
line.
just wild to me because they're nipples. I don't understand the appeal, and who cares, man? Let them out.
But
They
yeah.
need vitamin D. They need that sunlight.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's it for the news. Let us know if you think maybe that'll be the poll this week is being naked around your kids normal or
I know. I don't want
or
that to be the
weird.
poll because that makes it. That's weird. I don't like that. We're gonna get flagged for something. No, we're not. We're not doing that poll. Sorry, FBI, you're not getting us today. That's
I don't think
weird.
they care about.
I don't know. That's
I don't
weird.
think they care about that.
I got weird vibes from it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our top 5. So this week, like we said last week, we're doing top 5 favorite actresses. I think I went with honorable mentions last week, so we'll go ahead and let you jump in there and Say yours.
Okay, I'll go first. I had
Right? Am I right about that or am I wrong?
I don't remember what we did yesterday, so I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll go first.
We'll go with it.
I had a really hard time with this list because I love actresses. There's a lot that I love.
Oh, pause. Hold on. Before you do the honorable mentions,
Oh,
we
yeah.
both need to mention
Yeah,
our list sucked last week for
his
actors.
list sucked. Mine was fine. I did forget a
We
couple, though.
forgot people that
Yeah.
should have been in our list. So we
Who'd you
apologize. We're
who'd
not
you
gonna
forget?
we're not gonna go back and like reorder them, but
No.
we'll mention like
History stands.
so. Tom Hardy was one that
I love
we
Tom
forgot.
Hardy. He would have been on mine.
I like Chris Pratt. I
He
don't know
would-
if he would have been in the top 5, but he would have at least been an honorable mention.
He's a douche.
And then who was the other? No,
I don't
who was the
remember.
other one?
You sent me like 12 that were like right
Yeah.
off. As soon as we were done, you sent me a bunch of texts.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's because I went home and Jenna started mentioning people, and I'm like, how did I forget them? And then I saw a picture of something, and it had a couple actors in it, and I'm like, how did I forget that?
Bradley
person?
Cooper was one that you
Oh
forgot.
yeah,
I love
I
Bradley Cooper.
love Bradley Cooper, and I'm like, how did I forget him? Like some of those that are least honorable mentions, if not in my actual top 5. So
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what a failure. I knew it was gonna happen though. I literally knew it when I was making.
I
the
feel like we
list.
always forget something.
Yeah, but
And-
that one was even worse though
No,
because
that
I
one was pretty
knew I
bad.
was gonna forget. Like even after I made it, I'm like, this isn't probably right, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, my buddies asked me one day, like, for your top 5s, how much thought do you put into it? I said, I just kind of, I do it all at once. I get it out there and then I leave it. Like, I don't put a whole lot of thought into it. And it shows because I forget things every single time.
Yeah.
It never fails.
I mean, I usually put some thought into it. I usually at least like write everything down, and then I start reordering stuff.
I
and, like, all
reordered this
that.
one because I really had to think about this one.
Yeah, but so anyways, you can go ahead
Yeah,
and start
so I'll
mentioning your
start.
honorable mentions.
First honorable mention, Natalie Portman. Love Natalie Portman.
So the only thing I can think of her in, and you got to tell me some other stuff, but
Oh my
Star
gosh.
Wars is the only thing. I
Yeah,
can think
and
of.
I hate
and that's
Star
a
Wars.
horrible like.
I hate Star Wars.
That's a horrible one to think of.
Garden State. Have you watched Garden State?
No.
She's really great in Garden State. And now I can't remember any. Black Swan, but I haven't watched that. So don't count that.
I've seen that some, and I'm pretty sure she's really good in it, from what I remember. I don't even know if I've watched the whole movie, but I do know I've seen parts of it.
Have I never watched a Natalie Portman movie? Oh my gosh, I don't know any of these.
How the hell is she in your?
I don't
honorable
know, but
mentions?
I
And
love her.
apparently you don't even.
I don't know any of the movies. Anyway, we're gonna go on because I don't feel like doing that. Number 2 is Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
She's a badass. I fuck with her.
What is-
Mad Max. I love Mad Max, and she's great in that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like some stuff that she's into. I'm like really blanking on people.
She just
but
has that like.
she is really good in my.
She has that badass energy that I love.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
And then Zendaya. Is my
That's a
last
good one.
I love Zendaya.
That's a good one. She is. I don't really actually know that like have watched that much stuff with her in like the Spider-Man and.
You watch Euphoria?
No.
Oh, Euphoria.
But,
She's great in Euphoria.
Oh my god.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
The movie where it's a musical movie.
Oh, The Greatest Showman?
Greatest Showman, yeah.
Yeah, she's great in
She's
that.
really good in that movie too.
Yep. She plays like a drug addict in Euphoria.
Yeah.
Like, she is so talented.
Somebody told me that wouldn't be my type of show. But the person that told me that, I'm pretty sure like didn't really know me that well.
I don't know if you would like it.
So, because I said I mentioned something about it, and I like it wasn't anything like where I was like saying like anything actually about the show. It was just like I mentioned it,
Yeah.
and somebody was like, "You watch Euphoria?" and like they acted like they were like totally shocked that I watch it, and I'm like, first of all, don't watch it, haven't ever seen it, but like, what is it about that makes you think I wouldn't like it?
It's like a high school drama, boyfriend, girlfriend. There's that storyline, but there's also like there's drugs, addiction, there's abuse. Like it's a range of trauma there. It's a great show, and she's very, very, very good in it. And she's just cool, man. I want to be her friend so bad. I love her.
Yeah.
And then her and Tom
Holland.
Tom Holland, he would be on my honorable mention probably.
Yeah, he is really good.
I really like
but
him.
the only problem I have like saying him is like I don't know that I've seen anything he's in except for Spider-Man.
Me either, but I love him as
But
Spider-Man.
he is really good.
And then them two together, power couple.
Yeah, I don't remember. Somebody was like saying somebody else that she should be with. And was
No.
like, it's horrible that
Tom
she's
Holland?
with Tom Holland.
Who is it? I want to punch him.
I don't remember who the actor was or person it was that they were saying.
Well, it's wrong. Whatever it is.
Yeah. But anyways, so, yep.
Yep.
That's it for your honorable mentions.
That's all I got. I could have had more.
Yeah.
But I resisted.
We try to calm ourselves down because there's a few times we both had a ton
Yeah, we got time
that
for
we
that.
want to put, and we're like, let's just calm down.
Our podcast is already long.
Yeah. So my honorable mentions are Emma Watson.
I love Emma Watson.
Yeah, she's just like, I don't know if she could play like everything, like, you know what I mean. She's
No.
not like necessarily an actress that I feel like is just like gonna
And
be able
she
to
don't
crush
need
any
to
role,
either.
but like that role is good.
Yeah.
Like I like those kind of movies where it's like she's like that good lovey person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then next is Anna Kendrick. Sometimes she gets on my nerves. Like
I don't like Anna Kendrick.
sometimes she gets on my nerves. Like like her actual personality. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
but like a lot of the movies she's in, and like a lot of them are like funny, but also some of them like even some of them are like funny, but still have some like depth to them. So I like those kind of movies. And then Jennifer Lawrence is my last honorable mention.
She's on my top 5.
So her and Anna Kendrick are kind of the same. Like sometimes her personality in life can get annoying.
Disagree.
But just because like I like Jennifer Lawrence's personality, but like sometimes it's like a little like it can be like a little over the top, like almost like so like it doesn't bother me, but like I could see where if you like actually like were around her a lot, it would get like, you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
I don't consume that much of her like like stuff she does like
Yeah.
out in life, but if it was like somebody you're around all the time, that like that personality probably could get annoying.
No, she, out of all my people, she'd be my best. Like, my vote for my best friend. I would love to be friends with her.
But I wonder how much her like personality is actually like that. Like whenever she's
I think that's who she is. But I mean, how do we know? We wouldn't know.
yeah. Well, I meant the annoying, like the things that I would think would be annoying about her personality in actual real life. I wonder if those are actually even like, you know what I mean? Like if that's not just like she feels in awkward situations. You know what I mean? Like being interviewed is kind of awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so like the way she like sometimes the way she cracks jokes and stuff like constantly, I'm like, okay, let's calm down.
Yeah.
Like she's probably not really like that in real life,
But she might be.
but she might be. But
I love her either way.
either way, yep. So that's it for my honorable mentions. My number 5 is Rachel McAdams.
I do love her.
Yeah,
She's great.
yeah. So Time Traveler's Wife.
I never watched
You ever seen
one.
that? That's
No.
that's a pretty good movie, and she's pretty good in that. And then The Notebook,
Obviously. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. Yeah, that's another one that she's
She's great.
grade
man.
A,
Yep.
grade A, good actress. She's also like really like plays a lot of different like. The Time Traveler's Wife and The Notebook are pretty similar role, but
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. She plays freaking the Regina
George, bro. It's
in
hard.
Mean Girls,
Yeah.
and that's kind of crazy to think.
She's a great ugly crier. Like, she's a great crier. She looks really good while she cries,
Yeah,
which is really hard to do.
yeah, for
She
sure.
looks. She's still
For
like.
sure.
She's great, man. I love.
That's because nobody actually, if they're really crying, is able to look like that. They look like an emotionally broke down.
Yeah, but she's still
Slob.
beautiful. She looks perfect while she cries. I don't know how she does it.
Speaking of Regina's, you're number 5.
Oh yeah, my number 5. Regina King, my number 5. She was in The Watch. I first discovered. I fell in love with her with The Leftovers, a show on HBO. Which
Yeah.
you should watch. It's very
So
good.
here's the thing. I feel like I recognize her, but I don't think I recognize her from anything. I think I just recognize her from being famous.
She
You know what I mean?
is a bad bee. Like, she is a badass.
Yeah.
She can carry a scene doing nothing. She just has that like gravitas to her.
Yeah.
And she's a bad bee. I fuck with her. I'm trying to think what else she's in. The Watchmen, Leftovers.
Yeah, The Watchmen's
That's what I
the
really
one
know.
you said, but I feel like I watched The Watchmen, but I don't remember her. So I don't know.
She's the main character.
Like I said,
Not the movie, the show.
Oh,
She's not in the movie.
okay. Yeah, I think I've watched the movie. I don't.
The
think
movie's not that great. The show is very good. You should watch it. If you like comic book
Yeah,
trash, you should watch that. It's not trash.
you like
but
comic book trash.
I just don't care about comic books, man. But anyway, yeah, that's my number 5. I really like her. My number 4 is Lupita Nyong'o. I knew I was gonna mess it up. I practiced it, and then as soon as I started talking, I got nervous, and then I messed it up. I hate my life.
You've said it to me like 15
I know,
times.
perfect.
And
No,
said it perfectly right.
God, Lupita.
You're not even gonna be able to get Lupita
Now
out.
my brain hurts. Lupita Nyong'o. Now I'm questioning my whole life. I want to take a break.
Who was the one that? What was the movie you said she was in that wasn't Black Panther?
Us.
Us, yeah. Okay, I was like, I was blanking again. I was like, we just talked about that before we started, but
Yeah, she's Us, Black Panther, 12 Years a Slave. She's very, very good in that one.
I've seen that movie, I think, but I don't remember.
She's
I don't really remember much about it at all.
She's one of the.
I remember it being good, but I don't.
She's
remember
very
much
good.
about it.
Her character. I don't remember what happens now.
I know, like that's what I'm saying.
I know
like,
it's a sad.
Like, that movie's
obviously,
really
the
good,
whole movie's
but-
sad, but she is fantastic. And then like
she's really good in this too.
she's just like I think the most beautiful person on the face of the earth.
She is
Like
she is.
how
very
do you
pretty.
look like that?
She's got like flawless skin.
Yeah, she does.
like flawless.
everything
skin.
about her is flawless.
Because like she doesn't look like, maybe she does have like a bunch of makeup on, but she doesn't
No,
look
yeah.
like
Yep.
she does, and so it looks like her skin's like just really flawless.
like I look at her.
Like, there's a few people like that. Like that one girl at work, her skin's like freaking flawless too.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, that-
But I'm
and
like,
first of all, the
I
fact that
just-
you're comparing someone at work to Lupita Nyong'o is wild to me.
Well, I'm
There
talking
is-
about their
Oh,
skin.
I know who you're
Yes.
talking about. Yes, they're-
Like they're like how does your skin? I just don't understand that. I don't understand how like your skin could be that flawless. That
Yeah.
blows my mind.
I could just stare at her picture all day, and I obviously don't really care about that, but
I mean,
she's just very.
I'm not
She's
saying
very
it because of
pleasant to
that
look
either.
at. It's just wild. It's wild. But yeah, she's great. I like her a lot.
Yeah. So I don't like. I know her from Us, and I know her from Black Panther,
I'm trying to
but
look for more.
and apparently I guess I should know her from 12 Years a Slave, but
Yeah, you should because
I
she's a very
I
important
really
character.
I really don't remember that movie though very well, so that pretty much explains that. So my number 4, I'll let you
Yeah, I'm still looking. Keep
look
going.
at that, and I'll move on. So my number 4 is R.I.P. Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White's great.
She's like the perfect like old lady who doesn't care what they say
Yeah.
character in anything she's in. She's like really good. So like for her to be like especially at the end, for her to be that old and like still just like crushing roles like that, it's wild to me. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I think that's kind of why she's so high on my list. Plus she's funny, and she like I love those types of movies where they have Betty White as the old lady that's cracking jokes and hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead. I know you finally
Have you watched A
figured it out.
Quiet Place before? John Krasinski movie. Emily Blunt. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
She's going to be... They're making a spin-off, I guess, and she's going to be like the main person. Lupita Nyong'o is going to be in the spin-off.
They already did, didn't they?
Did they? They made 2 Quiet Places.
Well, I know that, but I thought they were making like a show or something. I thought.
I don't know. Whatever it is, she's going to be in it.
Okay, I might have just imagined everything that just.
I
came out of my
was
mouth.
looking at it, I'm like, I know she wasn't in A Quiet Place. And then she wasn't. She's in a new thing. Anyway, no one cares.
I
Go
gotcha.
on. Yeah.
I got you.
That really wrinkled my brain.
So, my number 3 is Jennifer Aniston. So
This is what makes your list very basic.
what?
Go on, just keep going.
Of all the people on my list, I feel like what
is
does
she-
that make? Why does it make
just go on?
seem
I
basic?
won't hate on it.
But I just like I don't know. I just like she's got like the funny movies, like the ones with Adam Sandler. And I just like her, like, in real, like, not necessarily like, in movies and stuff. I feel like her personality outside of movies is, like, a very, like, normal person. You know what I mean?
That's kind of a hot take right now.
What? You don't think, like,
she's under some heat.
Is she? For what?
Yeah. She just keeps commenting on stuff, and she's on the wrong side of things. Like the writer's strike. I don't know what she said or what she did, but people were on her butt about it. She liked a post that was, like, anti-Semitic, I think, like something wild. She's
just, I don't know.
She's been in some controversy recently.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
but like, she's not a good actress.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Bro,
She is not a good actress.
you're insane.
You're insane for thinking so.
You're insane. That, I mean, I will say she does play a lot of, like, the same role.
Yeah,
So I'm not saying, like, she's crazy good, but she's good at that role. Like, she's good at
sure.
playing that. I'm not saying, like, she's, like, deserves Oscars and stuff, but, I mean,
She could never.
you're so stupid. But who knows? Because, like, I don't know that I've ever watched anything where she's tried to be anything but that.
Because it would never happen.
Yeah, but you don't know until, like, you can't
I
say
don't
that
think
she's
she
not just because she's never done it.
She's great in We're the Millers, and that's all I like her in.
That's wild take.
The
for
morning
me.
show, she's not bad in the morning show.
I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, well, it has your number 1 and your number 3.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have that. I don't have the.
You don't have Apple?
I don't have Apple, so I can't watch it. But my wife
Oh
wants
my-
to watch that because
You're
my,
annoying.
the other one is
Yeah.
like my wife's all-time favorite. So
Okay, we'll talk about her. I like her, but we'll talk about her.
yeah. So that's it. Should be you, I think, with 3.
Ooh, yeah. My number 3 is Julianne Moore.
She's an older lady with reddish hair, right?
First of all, how dare you?
She's not old, but like, you know what I'm saying? She's
Yeah,
not like
she- She is
she's been around for a while.
She's been
too.
working for a little bit.
Yeah.
For a while.
I was gonna say, like, she's probably in her 50s and 60s, right?
Probably her 50s, but she looks not a day over 25.
Well, I mean, they all are.
I don't know.
They all pretty much.
She's in the
except for the dudes. The dudes
She's in the
like
Hunger
fall
Games.
off.
She's in the Hunger
hardcore.
Games. She plays the main. I don't remember what her name is. The Resistance. She's the head lady at that.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
I forgot
whatever
she's
her
in
name
that.
is.
I like to blank that from my memory.
Yeah, those
like
movies aren't my favorite.
all the going off to resistance thing.
Yeah, that part-
whole part I
I
just like
did
to
not- I don't
pretend
care about
it
that
doesn't
either, man.
exist.
I agree with you.
I love those books and I like those movies, okay, but like
That part of those
that
movies,
whole
don't care.
that whole part of the movies, and then honestly that part of the books I'm like really didn't care that much for either.
We can talk about this for a long time. I agree, and I think I like what she tried to do with the books. I don't think she did it right.
With that, yeah.
Didn't execute it well.
Yeah.
And I really struggle with that because I love I love that part of it, what it could be, but she didn't do it right.
Yeah.
But also, it's like a kid's book, so like I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get
If it was like an adult's book, I think they could really dig into it.
yeah.
Anywho, who cares? I do, but no one else does probably. She's in one of my favorite movies, Children of Men. Do you remember her?
Oh,
She's in there for like a solid 10 fucking minutes.
Oh yeah.
She gets fucking.
I forgot.
Which
She's
very
in
annoyed by
shot
that.
in the
Because like
shot in the face.
that movie was pitched to me as Julianne Moore's in this movie, and I was like, "That's great, I love her." And then
Oh, they did that on purpose.
she dies.
Whoever did that
pretty
to
much
you
instantly.
did that on purpose.
I was so mad. I was like, "There's no way she dies already." Never comes back. Love that for me.
Oh shoot.
She's in so 30 Rock is one of my favorite TV shows.
So I would argue that she's not that great of an actress.
I'm gonna argue that you're an idiot. How?
I just
How?
personally I don't feel like she's that great of an actress.
Give me a reason.
In the same way that you're saying like the Jennifer Aniston, I think she overacts a little bit sometimes.
You don't know what you're talking
Like
about.
she overacts the moment sometimes. Like sometimes you gotta like let like
First of
in
all,
the chaos let the quiet kind of speak a little bit, and then like I feel like sometimes she overacts it.
you don't. Yeah, when?
I don't.
Give me an instance.
I don't know an exact.
So you're
instance,
just
but even in
making
that
shit
movie,
up. What
even
movie?
in that movie, I feel like your Children of Men movie. I feel like there was times where it was like, okay, let's let the moment like breathe or something. Like she just, I don't know. I feel like at times, I just feel like sometimes she overacts it.
You need to.
I think she's good. I just
You
think there's
are
moments where she
wild.
overacts a little bit.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. No.
Sorry,
What?
it's just my opinion.
She's one of the best actresses of our time. Also, she's 62. Fun fact.
See, I told you, I knew
She's
it.
in her
I knew
60s.
she was probably in her
She's won
close
an
to her
Academy
60s.
Award, 2 Golden Globes, and 2 Emmys.
Yeah.
So she's very accomplished.
I get that, and I'm not arguing that she's not good. I'm just saying at times I find that she, like, sometimes I feel like she overacts a little bit.
No, she does not.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Also, she's in Crazy Stupid Love,
just
which
my
we both
opinion.
like. You like that movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's great in that. Anyway, when you interrupted me a minute ago.
Sorry, yeah.
30 Rock, I love 30 Rock. She's not in it very long, but she plays a character with a Boston accent, and she does it really obnoxiously, and it's very funny to me. And that's when I first like fell in love with her from that stupid role. She's great.
I would actually like to see her in something like that because, like,
She's very
you
funny.
don't think of
She's
her.
very funny. In
You
that.
don't think of her like in those, like in something like that, like
Yeah.
30 Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's hard to imagine.
She's great in 30 Rock. She's not in it very long, but she's fantastic.
Yeah. Which I guess she's kind of, that's probably a little bit similar to her Crazy Stupid, like the movie Crazy Stupid Love. I mean, that's a pretty like funny and, you know what I'm saying? I know like a lot of her parts aren't like necessarily like there for
She's
the
kind of
comedy,
done a
but-
lot, yeah. She's kind of all over the place.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's been around for a while, bro.
That's why she's my number 3.
That's why that's what I meant by like older. She's like
Yeah.
part of like the crew that's been around for a while.
Oh, and she was in one of the Jurassic Park movies. I remember her. Yeah.
The mom, right?
Yeah.
The mom of the kid that went missing or whatever.
She's in that dumb
The third one, right?
the third
one
one
with
that,
the kid.
that I hate. I don't even remember the story of the third one. You could be right. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure she's the mom of the kid.
I don't like that movie.
That's the whole reason why they end up going to the.
Yeah. That sounds right.
And then they're in like they land and she's like yelling. They're
Is
like,
that the
bro?
what-
Calm down.
The girl's like a little gymnast or whatever. She does like she's on the bars and she kicks a velociraptor in the face. I don't know. It does
I don't
not
remember.
go
I
on.
don't,
Who
I don't
cares?
really
It doesn't
remember
fucking
what
matter.
you're talking about.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I feel like that's the first one.
That's not the first.
Vaguely.
No, I
I
see what
I
you're
don't know.
saying. It's not, but
Yeah.
no.
I don't know.
Is it mine? Do I go again? I don't remember.
Yes. Yeah, you do.
2, Jennifer Lawrence. We talked about her a little bit.
Yeah.
First of all, she plays Katniss, one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I love. She does a great job.
Yes, she does. She actually does. Like, I'm actually surprised. Really, honestly, it's kind of crazy that that's like where she kind of really like hit it big.
Yeah.
Because that is not like what she's done since then.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like that type of. But she does actually do a pretty decent job.
She had big
that.
shoes to fill, and she filled them. She did a great job. But like even shoot, that movie with Bradley Cooper that I really like.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah, great in that movie.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I just like her as unlike you. I like her in
I
interviews.
didn't. I like her, but I think like sometimes I feel like she's like a little bit over the top.
No, it's
And,
what I
like,
like.
I don't know if
think
it's like
so.
at times I'm like, is she playing a character? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just can't decide if she's like playing this character that she wants everybody to see, or if that's actually really who she
I think
is.
that's who she is, man.
It doesn't bother me as much if it's like actually who she is, but it sometimes it feels like she's like playing a character.
No, I don't think so.
But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, she's great.
Say more about her if you need to.
No, we already talked about her.
Yeah.
I've talked to her dad one time in my last job.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
End of story.
That's very
That's my claim
interesting.
to fame. I talked to Jennifer Lawrence's dad on the phone.
Yeah, she's from Louisville.
Yeah, she is.
Weirdly enough, the other co-star of that movie is also from Kentucky.
Bradley Cooper.
No, not Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, Josh or Hutcherson.
Josh Hutchinson, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was like a big thing, like whenever
What a-
they were in that movie. Like,
What a dumb state.
you're so stupid. Anyways, we'll move on from
I
that.
hate Kentucky.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my number. I think I'm going to make an audible.
You gonna switch up your list?
I think I'm going to switch it.
You're a copycat.
I think I'm going to switch
You're
it.
a copycat.
Two reasons.
Copycat.
I'm not a copycat. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I like what I have as number one right now. I like her a lot. But I don't think I like her more than... So...
You just want to be like me, I get it.
That is not
It's
it.
fine.
So, my number 2 is Reese Witherspoon.
I like her. Sure.
So, this is my wife's, like, all-time favorite actress. So, that's a little bit why she's on my list is because I obviously watch a lot of Reese Witherspoon movies.
Yeah.
Pretty much any of them that have existed, I've watched because that's, my wife's favorite actress. So, we inevitably watch a lot of stuff she's in. But she's really good. And one reason I really I want to have her in my top 5 is that I don't know that I've ever seen a movie of hers that I haven't liked. And I don't know if it's because she's like good at picking roles or what.
She is very
really good in the movie Wild.
I want to read the book and then watch the movie.
Yeah, she's really good in that.
I heard that movie's very good.
Yeah, it is a very good movie.
And she has her own little book company, or she has her own little production company.
Yeah,
which is very cool.
Yeah, she's kind of like the Adam Sandler sort of the actress world.
Wild comparison. I don't agree with that one.
You don't think so? Like she has in the it's not the same because it's not the same style of movies. But I'm saying she has she has herself in these movies that is her productions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
the same way as Adam Sandler, he has his production, Happy Madison or whatever the hell it's called, and he's pretty much always the star of them.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, her company will buy the rights to books and then make movies out of that.
Yeah, that's also really cool too.
Yeah. So, have you watched Big Little Lies? On HBO.
Yes, she's really good in that.
I love her.
I haven't watched. I watched I want to say most of season 1.
You didn't finish season 1?
I don't know if I did. I might have.
Oh my! You
but
would.
She
know.
is very good.
That's wild. How do you stop? I love that. That's a great show.
I don't remember why I stopped. There was a reason. It was either something I think.
Maybe because Shailene Woodley was in it.
She is very annoying. Top 5 worst actresses. Shailene Woodley.
That's your girl.
Gosh, she's awful. Why did we even mention her in the top 5 actresses conversation?
She gets mentioned every podcast now.
She is horrible.
She's like Taylor Swift.
Bro, she's the opposite of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is good. She's horrible. Bro, she is so bad. She literally is a horrible actress too.
I don't like her in the show.
I don't like her personality, but she's also just a horrible actress.
That's so rude.
I don't care. She is very horrible. She's not a good actress. That is one reason why. That is one reason why those freaking Divergent movies are so trash.
Because they're bad books too.
She's horrible. They're decent books, and then you try to turn it into a movie by putting a horrible actress in it, and it's that went real south.
She can't. Unlike Jennifer Lawrence, who carried Hunger Games, she did not carry Divergent.
Bro, she train wrecked it.
It wasn't just her, but she did not help.
Yeah.
Whew. She did not help.
Awful.
Anyway, sorry to get back.
Dude, pause. Because I got to mention one more thing. What's the name of that show with the, it's something about American pregnant. She's 16. What? She's 16. She's this sweet, innocent girl. It's Shailene Woodley. It's a TV show back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch it.
Oh, my gosh. She is... Oh, that might be the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. That whole show, a lot of the people in that show were
funnily enough, I watched a TikTok about that. I've never even seen the show. She hates that she was on that show. Because that show preached abstinence. And it was if you have sex, you're a bad person. You're going to die, blah, blah, blah. So she signed on for that show. Didn't know what it was about.
I mean,
I didn't watch it.
Did they?
I don't know. I don't even know what it's called.
Vaguely, they did preach that, but I think that was kind of a plot point. It wasn't they were I don't feel like they were trying to I don't know, maybe they were.
I don't know.
But
I know she hates that she did that and she regrets it.
I didn't really watch it, obviously.
It sounds like you did.
She was a...
Well,
That whole everybody. First of all, everybody in that,
that show sounds
were
dumb as-
horrible actresses.
Yeah.
But she was really bad too. And it just blows my mind that she became famous from that. But anyways, I'm glad you brought her up.
I don't know
To
why.
get my blood
I
pressure.
kind of regret that I did.
My blood pressure rising.
Yeah.
Anyways, who are we talking about? Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Really good. So, if do you have anything to say about her before I move on to?
No, she's great.
Number
She's fun. I like her.
So, I'm gonna mention my number one so that we will just talk about it.
Because
'Cause
my
it's-
number one, too.
It's both of our number ones. Emma Stone.
I love Emma Stone, man.
Emma Stone. So you like her in that stupid movie, right?
Everything, first of all. But La La Land,
Yeah.
very, very.
But she
very-
is very good in that movie.
She is.
I don't like that movie, but she is very good. in it.
Whatever, man.
She's so good. I like her personality too.
I do
though.
love her personality.
Like-
her and Jennifer Lawrence together, very fun
like
for
some
me.
of her in is it Easy A? Is that the name of that movie?
Easy A.
For some reason I imagine that as her personality.
I can see that.
Like the personality of the girl, not
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Not like the whole plot of that movie, but like the personality of the girl. That's how I imagine her personality in real
Yeah.
life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. First time I saw her was in Superbad. One of my favorite movies. She's her name's Jules in the movie. I don't know why I remember that. It's very
You're like, I can't even remember anything about
Very
what
specific
her character
that I
was,
remember
but
her
I
name.
remember her name.
Jonah Hill. Her and Jonah Hill get together at the end.
Yeah.
But she's very funny. She's good in literally anything. She's funny. She can be serious. She can be a love interest. She
Yeah.
can be. She was in what's that? The Rocker? Is that what it's called?
The Rocker.
Dwight from The Office.
Okay.
He starts like a rock band. She's in this rock movie. It's a dumb movie, but she's very good in it. And I used to love this movie. Let me find it.
Okay. The Rocker. I don't know what that is.
Is that what it's called?
But she's in a lot of just really, and like you said, she can play a lot of. Like,
She's
a
very
lot of
versatile.
roles. Like,
It is The Rocker.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's stupid. You should.
But she plays like she's good in serious movies, and then she also like she can put some levity in some serious movies too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it makes it where it's not so serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is very good. Definitely, I'm glad I made that change to mine because
She deserves to be number one.
yeah.
Oh, in Zombieland? Great in Zombieland.
Oh yeah, I forget
Yeah.
she's even in that.
Yep.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
like the love interest of what's his face, right?
Yep. That stupid guy.
Yeah.
I
What
hate
is that
him.
dude's name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
He plays Zuckerberg, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
I mean, he's
I don't like him.
yeah.
Did you watch
I kind of
Cruella?
agree.
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
haven't watched
But
it.
I want to
I
because of
started
her.
it, but I never actually
Yeah.
made it like 2 seconds into it, and then I'm like,
I was very hyped when I saw she
I
was
think I
doing
was
it.
watching it with like my kids with me, and I thought maybe and then they showed zero interest, and so
I just forgot one.
go ahead, throw
Dang
them
it.
in as your.
She's in a movie
honorable
called
mention
The Favorite. It's like a British.
or- Oh, you're talking about a movie she's in. I thought you were meaning an actress.
I am.
Oh, okay.
God, now I don't know her name. It doesn't matter. She's great in The Favorite. Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman.
I don't know what you would know her from. Remember that show Fleabag I was talking about? That British comedy thing?
Vaguely.
She's in that. I love her. She's very funny. She'd be an honorable mention for me.
Bro, I don't recognize her. Oh, what does she play?
I don't know what you would know her from.
The Crown. That's probably.
I didn't watch that.
I think she's like. I didn't watch it, but I recognize her. Like I seen a picture of her in it, so I recognized her
Yeah.
in that.
She's very
I've
good.
never seen it, but like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. Looks like she's got like a lot of like recent stuff.
She's very popular.
Is she like pretty new? I guess, or newly popular?
I think she came on.
is I guess is what you.
Well, she won an
saying.
Oscar.
She's in The Bear too.
Yeah, she's in one episode of The Bear. She's very good in it.
Yeah.
But I know you didn't watch it, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
She won an Oscar like a couple years ago for The Favorite, I believe. I think. I don't remember, but she's very good.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't recognize her. And I'm looking at all the movies she's in, and I'm like, I don't recognize. I don't think I've seen any of these.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like she's got a lot of stuff that like recently came out or
she's
is
working,
going to be coming out.
You won an award
because that new Wonka. She's in that new Wonka. I'm not
watching that. Are you gonna watch that?
Maybe. What's the name of that?
So what's the name of that? Chalamet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. I don't like him as the guy though.
He weirds me out though.
He's creepy in it.
Well, not that. He himself weirds me. He's kind of perfect for the role, really, because he weirds me out.
He's a
like
weirdo.
The way he looks.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Golly.
I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right. Hateful.
I think maybe it's because like he's like so angular.
He's very pointy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
He has a
that's
pointy
what,
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he seems kind of grimy. Like he looks dirt. Like he looks like he doesn't wash his hair, and his hair probably smells.
It also blows my mind that he's with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
I feel like that's such a. I don't know anything about him, and I guess I really don't know anything about her either. But like that just seems like a weird relationship to me.
Well, she went from a rapper to Chalamet. It's a very hard shift. Also, speaking of shifts, have you seen Ariana Grande's boyfriend?
No.
Ugh, I gotta show you a picture.
Dude, she's wild. She like none of her relationships like seem similar.
So she was dating Pete Davidson. Whatever, they broke up.
Yeah, she was with Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. This guy that she's dating now he played SpongeBob in the SpongeBob musical. And he looks like he would play SpongeBob in the SpongeBob musical.
Yes, because he got divorced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Not to be mean, he is not attractive.
Yeah. Yep. I know exactly because he ended up getting divorced, and that was a whole big drama. I remember that happening.
Like, look at that little loser. How are you pulling Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense to you.
They both look like children, and like she actually looks like a child. He looks like a child trapped in an adult's body.
He looks like have you seen Spy Kids? He looks like that guy, but the poor man's version of him.
The dude that's married, he's married to Meghan Trainor or whatever.
I really like him. And he's fairly attractive. This guy is like the ugly step brother.
The little brother that shouldn't have became famous.
Yeah, they should have locked him in the closet and then hope for the best. Sorry, I just don't think I just can't believe he's with Ariana Grande. That's wild to me.
I mean, I guess she likes him for his personality. Although I don't like
But if you play SpongeBob,
I don't like that whole situation stealing somebody's spouse.
No, she's problematic.
There's a little bit of like
she's low-key
at a certain point you've got to like back off and like be like I ain't gonna be that person.
Yep, but it's not her game, not her bag.
But that's whatever. So obviously we've moved past our top 5 favorite actresses.
Yeah, we went on a little
road
trip.
So that's it for the top 5. We'll go ahead and move on to the comments from people this week. So Clint said that his top 5 favorite is Philip Seymour Hoffman, Gary Oldman, Pedro, Brad Pitt, and Christian Bale in that order. That's not a bad list.
That's a pretty good list.
That's a pretty good list.
I don't like Gary Oldman. I'm sorry. He's great in Harry Potter. He's all right in Harry. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him for some reason. And
I can get that.
He gets hyped up, and I'm like, I don't.
He's in Batman too, isn't he?
Yes.
Doesn't he play
the
detective dude?
Yeah, I don't care about Gary Oldman.
He's a good actor, though.
Sure.
I will admit that he is a good actor.
He does nothing for me.
But yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily I'm like, oh, it's got Gary Oldman. I definitely got to watch that.
No,
but
I would never say that.
I get what you're saying with that, but he is a good actor. That's a pretty good list, really. I don't care for Brad Pitt.
No, I don't either.
You know what I mean?
No, neither.
That was the only one on the list that I was like, eh.
He told me that your list was basic, and I wanted to shout that out.
Yeah, whatever. You both.
And I also agree.
Saying basic stuff all the time.
Go on. Read our favorite commenter.
So, John Bell said Denzel, DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Owen Wilson, personal fave, Kevin Hart.
You had me until Owen Wilson, and I'm like, I'm out.
Which is hilarious because that's his personal favorite.
I
love a lot of Owen Wilson movies, but I don't know that I care for Owen Wilson.
I don't care for Owen Wilson. And Kevin Hart, kind of the same boat.
Kevin Hart's a lot. Like, he seems like one of those like funny guys that got picked on a lot, and he's just like
Overcompensating.
Overcompensating for it.
He's funny, but like, there's a lot of Kevin Hart now, and it's too much.
That could be like
he came on strong, and I'm done.
And then he finished his comment with, "P.S. Jenna ruined the surprise of the baby with her post. I get all of my info through you all. Dang it, Jenna."
I love that, but also that's very scary. It's a lot of responsibility. And we talk about dumb shit.
Especially considering like half the time we don't even actually research any of our stuff.
No, they're just wild
So
statements.
we're like, maybe this is right, maybe it's wrong.
Yeah, there's no research here. We just say things and hope, take them how they are.
But yeah, for his the Denzel DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, definitely.
Yeah, they're
good.
Yeah, they're great.
Also, were on my list, so I guess that's probably why I think that.
But
the Owen Wilson,
which I get,
not horrible.
It's not horrible. He does nothing for me.
Yeah, he does
personally.
Yeah, he's kind of like me though. He's got a little bit of a crooked nose situation going on. Sometimes that bothers me.
I still don't understand that.
What?
I just don't look at people's noses. Unless
you've never been like, wow, his is very crooked.
Well, people talk about it, so I do recognize that one.
Yeah. Well, his has even got like a divot,
but yours
hard angle.
Yours is like a nose to me, man. I don't care.
Mine's not as that noticeable. It's only noticeable to me because it's on my face. I don't even notice it, bro. But anyways, so yeah, both of those are good though. I don't hate either of those top fives.
No, I don't either. I'm here for him.
There's not like Owen Wilson. I could take him or leave him, but it's not something where I'm like.
I get why you would have him on there.
Yeah. And then for our poll results, Nate won it. But
damn right.
In my defense, I literally told everybody to vote for Nate's because I was so mad about my list to begin with. So
because you forgot.
Because I forgot so many people, I was like,
even if you had those other ones on there, I'd still win. So like, it truly
that might be true, but I don't even want my list to win because I'm like, that's horrible, a horrible list.
I mean, it's all right.
So I'm just I mostly was just mad about that whole situation.
That's fair, especially
considering it was like right after I got home.
It was immediately.
And Jenna said something, and I'm like.
You were blowing up my phone. Right. I'm like, bro, I just saw you. Like, what are you doing?
But anyways, so that's it for this week, guys. Thank you for listening. And as always, like, comment, share.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of hits on stuff, so I don't know if it's like something we've done, something some of our listeners have like Chinese talked about us.
It's the bots.
Or bots or what it is.
Either
but
way,
we've actually been like getting some listens across all our episodes and like that was really cool.
Yeah.
We're getting like riding a second wave or something through some of them. So, but again, thanks for listening and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.